it's your girl, Talisa T. Welcome to my first YouTube video. Cue applause in the background. If you guys want to hang out with me while I get ready and do this look right here, this one, please keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, comment, share with your friends and family. Please subscribe because let's all be family. Let's be friends here. Yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching, guys. So let's get started. I guess we'll get started with priming our face. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do our brows first. We are going to use the Anastasia Dip Brow pomade in the shade dark brown. It's not focusing, but we're gonna use dark brown. You guys, I'm so nervous. Can you tell? My God. Let's see, where is my brush? So we are gonna use the Anastasia 7B brow dual-ended brow brush. I need a mirror. So I have a mirror over here, guys. So if you see me looking like this way, I have a mirror because I need it. To clean up the brows, you guys, where's my concealer? We're gonna use concealer to clean up the brows. We are going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. And this is in the shade Caramel. I really like this to clean my brows, and I like it to use my concealer. This is the best stuff, you guys. Okay, so we're just gonna twist it up. And I'm going to take it on my hand. Take like that much on my hand because we're just cleaning up the brows. We don't need a lot. I'm going to clean my brows. We're going to use a Morphe B19 brush. The brows. I'm just going to take a little bit, just a little bit. We're also going to use this to prime our eyeballs as well. So we're just going to go and clean up the brows. We're going to go under. Also, when you're doing your brows, guys, remember to like take a mirror and just like hold it back a little bit so you can see like how they really look, you know? Because if you're just always up close, you can't really like see how they look from afar. All right, so next we're gonna go to priming our eyes. Again, we're going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. I'm just gonna throw that on our eyes. We're gonna set our eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is a mini one because you just don't need to buy like a huge powder if you're not even gonna use it that much. And we're gonna set it with a Morphe E48, sorry, E48, guys. Take a little bit of that. We're going to dab off the excess. face already. I like to go back into that cap where the excess was, dab it off some more, set the other eye. And this will ensure that our eyeshadow does not budge. So we are gonna be using a combination of palettes today. We're gonna use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Mine is very dirty. Okay, so we're gonna use the Anastasia Soft Glam palette as well. We're just gonna dip back and forth. So we are gonna start with a Morphe M505 blending brush. It looks like this. It's just a good, big, fluffy brush. What colors do we want to go into, you guys? I kind of want to use something very neutral, just to start out with, because who doesn't love a neutral look? Let's see. Let's try to scoot in some more. I really don't know what shade to use, you guys. So let's go in with this shade right here. This one right here. And we're gonna put this in crease. Don't know how this is gonna look, but we'll figure it out. And we're just gonna throw this in our crease. Not in our crease, this is gonna be our transition color, guys. And we're gonna do back and forth windshield wiper motions. And we're also gonna kind of like drag it out just a little bit. And we're also gonna bring it in right in here. And drag it out. It's gonna take a minute for it to like look like something, you guys. So just, if you're following along with what I'm doing, give it a minute, don't touch it yet. Give it a minute, girl. She gonna come together, I promise. She gonna come together. We are gonna go into the color Rustic right here with the same brush and the Soft Glam palette. And we're gonna take this into our crease using the same brush. Just to deepen it up just a little bit. We're gonna like bring it kind of down like this to the lash line. And then back into that socket. What should we do for the lid, guys? I kind of want to do like a gold. I think a gold would be cute. I don't know, you guys. We'll do a gold. We'll do a gold. And for that, we are going to use the Morphe M167 brush, this little flat brush, to apply our lid shade. And then we're gonna go in with this gold color right here onto our lid. So we're gonna start this in the middle. So I like to start, whenever I start my lid shade, I like to start in the middle and then kind of go out from there. So we're gonna start in the middle. take a little bit more of this rustic shade in the Soft Glam palette and just kind of go back into the crease to blend. And then also we're gonna go back into this shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette just a little bit to kind of help blend everything and to add a little bit of warmth in there. Okay, so that is it for the eyes so far. Should I add a liner? I think we'll just add, let's not do a wing liner today, guys, because honestly, I'm not that great at wing liner and I'm still working on it. But we will add just a little bit of, we'll add just a little bit of gel liner just to help conceal the lashes. And for gel liner, we will be using the Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in the shade Blackest Black. For liner brush, we're going to use the MAC 210 brush, tiny little liner brush. And I like to do this just so that it's easier to hide the lash band when we put our lashes on. Now we can move on to Lace Skin, guys. So for primer today, so we are going to use both high-end and low-end primers today. First off, we're going to use the Tatcha Silk Canvas, the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer. For other primer, we're going to use the Wet n Wild 3-in-1 primer water in the scent coconut. This is the coconut scent. It's really good. I love it. Spray that. And for foundation, I've actually been trying out this NARS Sheer Glow foundation. This is in the shade Marquesas. So I've been trying this out. So far I like it. It does give that obviously sheer glow effect to the skin. So we are going to pour a little bit of this on the back of my hand. Come on. It's like it doesn't want to come out. There we go. And we are going to take this and dot it all over our face. I try not to put too much foundation on my forehead. I feel like I don't need it. I think we're blended enough. We can finally move on to concealer. Again, we're going to use the Instant Age Rewind concealer to conceal and highlight. So I find that with this concealer, you guys, that this dries quickly for me. What is that? That's so crooked. Oh my gosh. We're going to highlight under eyes, nose, the chin. And when I blend out my concealer, I like to use the bottom of the beauty sponge where I do my foundation, because that helps blend everything out and make everything seamless. I always start with the very center of my face, blend that out first, and then I do my under eyes last. If you find that your sponge is getting a little bit dry, just take some spray it a couple times. That also helps out blend your under eye concealer if you find that like it's getting a little dry and hard to blend. And so to take the butt of the beauty blender where we used our foundation to get those edges nice and blended. And we are nice and blended and highlighted, you guys. For setting powder, I like to use the Sacha Buttercup powder. I got like a ton of product. I think I've had this for maybe almost like 2 years, and look how much is left. I still have so much product in here. So we're gonna use this powder. We're going to blend out any creases before we set. And we're going to go and set around that. I'm not that much of a baker anymore. I do sometimes like to bake my under eyes, but if I do, I don't do it for very long. I like set my under eye first and then go to setting the other areas of my face. You get good in between that brow if you have like an oily inner brow, I guess. And then we go and set the forehead with kind of whatever's left. We're gonna let that bake just for a little bit, you guys, just for a little bit. In the meantime, to set the rest of the face, we're going to use the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. I think this particular one is discontinued, but this is in the color Deep. You hear that, you guys? It's like coming out of the pan, like this whole thing will like fall out. But we are going to take a powder brush. This is the e.l.f. pointed powder brush. We're gonna use that to set our face. I like to just kind of like press it in before I start to swirl. Don't forget to get down here, guys. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and dust off this powder. It just has like the powder brush. We're gonna go ahead and dust this powder off. Don't worry your powder gets on your brows, guys, because we're gonna use off this at our brows. Now, set. Oh, right here. Yeah. What's next, guys? Let's do bronzer next. And for bronzer, we are going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in the shade Mahogany. This is what it looks like. It looks darker on camera, or it looks lighter on camera. Sorry, it looks lighter on camera. But I think this is a really good bronzer for women of color. If you're like my skin tone, maybe a little bit darker, this is a really good bronzer for bronze. It just brings like a little bit of like sun to my face. A little bit of color. It's not, I feel like with this bronzer, it's not too warm, but then it's not too like, you know, not too red, not too neutral. We're gonna get this big old 5 head because your girl has a big forehead. And we're gonna clean up that underline. We're gonna clean up that line. I just have this dirty sponge, don't judge me. It's got the perfect edge to clean up. Clean up that line. Gonna let that bake for a minute. And then we can move on. Let's finish the eyes, you guys. Let's finish the eyes. I need to add lashes. I need to curl my lashes. I need to add mascara, and all that fun jazz. We are going to start with curling our lashes because we need it. Sorry if I'm like fidgety, you guys. I'm like on the floor and it's starting to get a little uncomfortable. So we're going to curl our lashes. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler. I got this from Ulta in like that quick little area where they have like all the little mini stuff when you check out. I got it from there. So if you're at an Ulta and you need an eyelash curler, this is a really good one. Okay, and we're gonna add a little bit of mascara. For mascara, we're gonna use the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm and I really like it. So we're gonna add just a little bit of mascara. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot because obviously we're wearing lashes. And for lashes today, we're gonna use a little bit more of a natural lash. So we are going to use the Ardell Demi Wispies. I love these. I always buy the 5-pack. I love these because they're more of a natural lash, like a more natural everyday lash, you know. Well, he ain't getting dramatic yet, but I do have some really nice dramatic lashes that I do want to use in my videos. Alright guys, we have lashes on, so don't mind my face while this dries. Let's go ahead and remove this bake. So this is what the face is looking like so far. I need to comb through my brows. Because since we like did our face, we got like powders and everything. And this is the little mini Gimme Brow. Ugh. Yeah, I don't have glue in my. Put on some blush. Let's see, what blush do I want to use? I've got a couple blushes. Let's use the NYX blush in the shade Amber. My favorite blush. My fave. And we're gonna use a Morphe E3 blush brush. And those on the apples of our cheeks for some color. And then blend it outward, like into like her bronzer and stuff. It's just like a pretty color. This gives like a good amount of natural flush. It gives just a little bit of color. And then if you ever feel like you put on too much blush, which I don't think I very did, you can always take your powder brush and just kind of go over it like that. What else do we need to do? We need to spray our face. We need to spray our face, get rid of some of that powderiness. So I'm gonna take my MAC Fix Plus and spray our face. Just so that everything can melt in and look beautiful. I'm just gonna take my palette. My face. And then we need to add highlight and a corner highlight, bottom mascara, and lips, and then we'll be finished. Be cute. And now for highlight, we are gonna use the Artist Couture and Jackie Aina collab in Looky. I'm trying to put in the cap and put that on the highlights. I like to bring it down a little bit to the cheek. switch to a different brush because that one just isn't doing it for me. So we're gonna use a fan brush instead. Smelling. I'm probably adding so much highlight, you guys. That's okay. That's okay. I like to add just like a little bit to like the apple of my cheek just to get that like front glow. Front glow. Front glow. I'm gonna put just a little bit above the brow. Okay, alright. You want to put a little bit on our cupid's bow? Just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. And then a little bit down the bridge. And I like to take a teeny little smaller brush, a little pencil brush like this, and just hit those inner corners. And then just a little bit above the brow bone. And we're gonna set our face one more time. One more time before we add our lips. So I'm going to go off camera and do my hair, put some earrings in, and then I'll be back in a sec to do lips. All right, you guys, I am back. I just put my hair in like a bun because my hair needs to be done and it ain't done. So let's finish this look off with lips. Let's see, I don't know what lip I want to use, guys. I'm thinking like glossy nude, glossy. Let's do that. For lip liner, we are gonna take the ColourPop X Shayla Collection lip liner in BFF4. Yeah, I think it's BFF4. So we're going to use this to line our lips. This is a very dark lip liner, but I love it. I'm gonna blend that out. It's very dark. I freaking love it. It gives me like 90s vibes. Like 90s vibes. So let's try this Pat McGrath lipstick in the shade 1995. It's a little bit pinky. So let's see how that looks. I've never actually worn this color before, but we'll just see how it looks. Ooh, I like that. So let's throw a gloss on it. I'll be right back. Let me go find I can't find the gloss that I want to use. So we're gonna use this e.l.f. gloss in this shade Nude Kiss. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's focusing. But we'll use this in Nude Kiss for a gloss. It's not the glossiest gloss in the world, but that's it, guys. That is the look. What do you guys think? Do I look cute or not? No, but seriously, guys, this is the look. I really do like it. It's natural, it's pretty, it's day appropriate. No, but I do like it. I'm gonna highlight you guys. Okay, highlight comes through, girlfriend. But yeah, like I said, all of the products will be listed in the description box below. Please, please, please subscribe. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Leave me comments about what you think of this look, think of the products that I used. Anything you want to see from me, please let me know down in the description box. My social media handles will be down in the description box as well. First video complete, girl. Okay, bye.